Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Bryce Canyon with Diego and Karina. Now, Bryce Canyon spans millions of years of geological formation, thousands of years of Native American presence, pioneer settlement, and its eventual designation as a national park. Very beautiful place. Now, Bryce Canyon is located on the eastern edge of the Ponsugun Plateau in southern Utah. Its unique landscape of hoodoos, tall, thin spires of rock, was formed primarily during the past 60 million years of the Cenozoic era. Now, the region was once covered by a shallow sea, which meant I'm sure there was fish in that sea, right? And sedimentary layers of limestone and sandstone were deposited about 13 million years ago. Now, because of tectonic uplift, this created plateaus, rising up to 2,000 feet above the surrounding terrain. And the erosion from frost wedging and rain carved the horseshoe-shaped amphitheaters and sculpted the colorful rock formations that define the park today. Now, what's interesting about Bryce Canyon is that it has been inhabited for over 10,000 years. Paleo-Indians hunted in the region around 10,000 to 15,000 years ago. And then later, the ancestral Pueblans and the Fremont people used the area for firewood and hunting. The Paiute Indians arrived around 1200 AD, and a fantastic place. Now, the Paiute Indians, they called the hoodoos, those red rocks that are standing up, they called them Anka Ku Was Awits, meaning red painted faces. And they believed that the spires were the petrified forms of evil legend people turned to stone by the coyote spirit. Bryce Canyon country, beautiful. Now, there was European exploration and pioneer settlement. The Spanish explorers, including Franciscan friars Silvestre Escalante and Francisco Dominguez, they passed near this region around 1776. Then there were the Mormon pioneers, began exploring the area in the mid-1800s. Ebenezer Bryce, a Scottish-born Mormon settler, arrived in 1875 and used the canyon for timber and grazing. Although he did not discover the canyon, his name became associated with it because due to his prominent presence and ranching activities in the area. Then there was Major John Wesley Powell. He surveyed the region in 1875, documenting its unique geological features. Bryce Canyon was first designated as a national monument on June 8, 1923 by President Warren G. Harding, and he wanted to preserve its scenic and scientific value. In 1924, it was renamed Utah National Park and transferred to the National Park Service. Then on February 25, 1928, it was officially designated Bryce Canyon National Park, and subsequent legislation expanded the park to its current size of 35,835 acres, protecting its distinctive amphitheaters, hoodoos, and surrounding forests. Now, today, Bryce Canyon is celebrated for its panoramic views. Karina and I, we just couldn't believe the scenery and the vistas. Beautiful. I recommend this place to go visit on your bucket list. The high air quality, and there are fantastic stargazing opportunities also. The park preserves both natural wonders and the cultural legacy of Native Americans and pioneers. Hiking and horseback trails allow visitors to explore the amphitheaters and the hoodoos, while the surrounding forests and meadows support diverse wildlife and plant species. Bryce Canyon's history reflects a rich interplay of geological forces, human habitation, and conservation efforts by the federal government, making it a unique and enduring symbol of the American West. Karina and I, we hope you are hanging in there while you're waiting for your K-1 visa to get adjudicated, your green cards to get adjudicated and approved. And while we're waiting for our 10-year, well, Karina's waiting for her 10-year green card to get approved. We're traveling to different parts of America and bringing the videos for you to enjoy also. You got to stay patient during the K1 visa adjudication. Stay patient during the green card adjudication. Remember, the new security checks that are being put in place is slowing the process down a little bit. But if you qualified for this benefit, you will get your K1 visa approved and you will get your green card approved, 2-year or 10-year. Be patient during the process.